Welcome back guys to a new Boom Beach video. So we are up in rank 18 and 67, so almost there to rank 19. Yesterday was a pretty good day over here. You can see we got onto a bit of a win streak. Let's take a look. It was an 8x win streak. Let's take a look at the recent attack there. So we had a nice little window of all wins, and unfortunately we couldn't push that any further because we depleted our Seeker reserve size. So that is where if you have instant training you can just keep pushing for the next 3-4 hours and do a couple of rank ups. So this is the way we were attacking. All these players didn't have the double shock launchers, so we were able to do some nice attacks with all Seekers there. Okay, so that's how it's been going. We have 2 chests at the moment. If we collect this next chest, then that'll be fantastic because we do have to save up 150 keys for the next end room. Let's take a look. So the next end room, we want to go across, and then the troop damage, building damage, and then over here I'll grab the troop damage in this one. Now the deck layout in the next end room is pretty much wide open as well. So as you can see, you just spread out your troops from the bottom bit, and you'd have a pretty easy way to attack all areas of the deck. So I'm not sure if rushing into the next end room is a good idea or not. It probably isn't until maybe you can at least grab the troop damage. We'll stay in this end room for now. We seem to be doing okay. Let's just jump in to an attack and see if we can maintain the win streak, get some extra stars from the first winner of the day, and grab the rank chest. So over here I'll try and bring in a boat of I'll just bring in 1 boat of heavies here to try and distract that shock launcher. Everything else we can tiny shock that guy there, so that's fine. And let's take a look. So I think if I drop 4 down here to take down these 3 and then 1 over there, go up there, I think that might be a plan. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look here. So I'll just drop in over here, and we'll drop those guys there with Everspark. Let's just take a look here. We'll just do 1 tiny shock there. I'll do a tiny shock there as well. Okay, we'll just wait a second here. Tiny shock, tiny shock. Okay, let's drop those guys in there. Only 3 guys. And I think hopefully those guys can survive there. Let's flare over here. Tiny shock. I think I might have waited too long to actually flare the heavy chopper there. So that's gonna be my fault there. Can we distract that shock launcher? Okay, luckily Seekers aren't shocked too much there. Only a handful of Seekers left. 255. And our Seekers are dead, guys. Our Seekers are dead. All we have is heavy choppers left. Let's just do a cryo bomb. Everspark is dead as well. So yeah, I should have flared that heavy chopper a little bit earlier to distract that shock launcher. So my fault right there. We're gonna fizzle out here, and there it is. So that's unfortunate. We lost our win streak, and we also didn't clear the full base there. Okay, so we'll go back, -9 stars, jump back into it, and try and do better there. So it would help if we had some more GBE, but we've only taken the most essential nodes at the moment. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's try this again here. This guy's got flamethrowers as well, so this is gonna be hard with the Seekers. I'm not sure if they're gonna survive long enough to go over there. He's got a flotsam there too. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Let's take a look at what path the Seekers might take. They're all going to converge into the middle. I'm going to have to do some cryo bombs as well for the shock mines. And loads of single shot defenses there. Okay. Let's take a look. We'll just drop, let's take a look here. What should we do? We'll just drop 2 over here. 1, 2 there, and 1, 2, 3 there. And we'll do Cry Bomb there. Tiny Shock there. Oh yeah, Flare. I need to Flare. Let's just go there. Now those guys are going to hit the shock mines as well. Let's just Flare up there. We will do a Tiny Shock on the Flamethrower. Just Flare over there. I think Seekers are getting attacked way too much there. Let's just Tiny Shock the Flotsam here for a second, and then the Machine Gun. And 3 minutes. Come on, we have like 2 Seekers up alive. 3 minutes and 1 second. So these guys have the Flamethrowers and all the extra defenses, so it's getting harder to try and do all Seekers. Let's take a look. 3 minutes 1 second. It looks like he took us out quicker. 224. Okay, nice. Collect that chest. You can see here all we have is for splash damage is the mortars and the machine guns there. Let's take a look at how this guy attacked us there for a second. 4x speed and heavies and the laser rangers there. Okay, so we want to try and get up into the next rank. We've already used up all of our gems here. Seekers are gone, so now it's time to use up the gems. Let's take a look. Rank 18, 18. Let's take a look back there. Oh geez, he's got shock launchers there. Don't want to get double shocked. Flotsam is away, so Flotsam's outside the range of the engines, which is good. How are we going to do this? Let's take a look here. Okay, so what I might do is maybe just bring in... Okay. This is tricky. Let's... 1, 2 there. Let's do that. Okay, let's drop those guys over there. Now, these guys, are they going to split or not? They will actually split up, okay. Let's do that. And this area, I think they should... I need to flare as well, darn it. Okay, now let's do Tiny Shock right there. Now, once again, guys, we have missed. Let's flare over there. If we can keep at least one shock launcher busy, I think we might be. Okay. Okay, so there's a small amount of Seekers back there. And 3 minutes, 1 second again. Okay, got lucky there, to be honest. We could have been shock locked by the shock launchers there. So let's take a look. 3-1. He is using... Okay, so he's using the heavy choppers, laser rangers, nice. Okay, so extremely risky attacks. Trying out all Seekers when he has shock launchers and flamethrowers. Okay, 10 stars. I think we're 1 attack away, are we? Yeah, we are. Oh, just a few keys. A few stars shy there. Grab that. And we're pretty much, what's that, more than halfway. More than halfway there, but like I said, I might save up more keys since we seem to be doing okay at 6 engines at the moment. So we'll try and do one final attack. Use our gems. If you do enjoy these videos, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It does help the channel. Using loads of gems today. Usually I'll just wait for the reserves to build back up there. Okay, the last attack. rank 18. He's at the previous engine level. Okay, so double shocks there. I think we can just use all heavies, I think, because I think they have enough damage by themselves. Let's try heavies, and I'll just save, what's that, 2? Yeah, I'll save 2 of those there. So let's drop. When you haven't done 5 engines attack in a while, you sort of forget how to attack them. Okay, so let's just go over here, build up some heavies along the way. Let's just take all that stuff out. Flare over here now. I'll just wait a second, build up some heavies, and I'll have to go over there as well, yeah. So we'll just wait a second. Do that. And then let's just reflare back over here for a second. I don't think we need to rush, but he has taken down 2 of our engines down. So let's just go on over here now. Those guys, I don't want to use any tiny shocks there at the moment. Let's go on over here now. And we have no GB for any more. Yeah, there it is, cryo bomb right there. We'll just do shock the boom cannon there. And we'll shock the other defense right there. Shock the flamethrower. We've got, where are they? We've got seekers coming in there at the back. Let's just flare over there in the corner. Okay, so we're at 220, so I don't think, where's our seekers? I don't think I can see any seekers there. And 2 minutes 10 seconds. So slower than the 3 minutes time. Max 5 engines, 210. What times has he got? We really do need this win over here. 152, okay, let's take a look. So 9 stars there, not 10, but that's all. I think we needed only 3 stars or so there. Let's take a look. 2x speed, what he tried to do. I think he took us out relatively quickly there. It felt quick, but he did cryo bombardiers. He dropped them all on one side, so he had to walk across the deck. He didn't try to land any troops over here, which certainly would have quickened his attack time. So we'll take the win there. Perfect. Grab that chest, and I think we're only like two or three more chests away from the next end room. But like I said, I might save up keys for the next node, plus this node as well, because I think the next deck layout is pretty much wide open for easy attacks, no matter which end room level you are at. So guys, that's going to be it from me. Couple of good attacks. Unfortunately, we couldn't maintain the win streak, but now we're back on to a 3x right there. So won't be doing any more attacks. They will just save up for, we'll just wait for the next hour and 54 minutes for the next couple of chests. That's going to be it from me. Hope your worship is going well. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.